What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the FansToys Jester, or their version of a Masterpiece scale aerial bot Slingshot. So this came packed with all the parts for Superion. So I actually did the Superion review first, and now we're coming back to this guy. And he does look pretty darn accurate. Let's put the image of the G1 cartoon there. Old Baldy here. It's never been my favorite character, to be honest. And my main issue is this back here. That is accurate. I get it, but I just don't like it. There's two ways to do the wings. In the pictures on FansToys I put out, they have it like this. You can also have it like this, kind of more flattened out and tabbed in. I'm not sure if either one is any better, but if you want to do it like that, you can push this forward and then tab it in. I do think it looks slightly better. I don't know how much better, but a little bit better because those pegs are not sticking out. There's not really much else to do out of the box, so let's take a look. Got nice metallic red, gunmetal paint here, pearlescent white for the rest of the body. A lot of backpack, but that is how he looks. And then you have metallic gold for the eyes with orange paint for the head. For his articulation, the head can rotate around, goes up and down on a rotating swivel. Shoulders rotate around on a hinge out to the side on that hinge. Rotation at the bicep, 90-degree bend at the elbow. Rotation at the wrist. We have individually articulated fingers at 2 pins, and then the thumb is on a ball joint. We've basically gotten all the same hands on all of the limb bots here. For the waist, we don't really have much, to be honest. There's a little bit of rotation here on this crotch piece, but it's hindered. It hits this crotch piece. So it's very strange that they chose to do it like that. You know, you get, what, maybe 5-10 degrees. Very odd decision there. For the legs, we get a kick up to there, back to there, hindered by this backpack. Just do the way this is. You can't move it out of the way. And then out to the side, it's like a soft ratchet. It feels funny. There's something odd there, but it is tight, so it holds. We have a 90-degree bend at the knee. We have ankle tilts, and we have a toe tilt down. As far as accessories, we get a alternate face here, kind of a smiling face. To swap it out, you're just going to pull from the chin, and then you can peg the new one on. And it already looked goofy, now it looks even more goofy with that smiling face. I don't know. I think it's weird. But you have that option if you want. We also get his blasters done in this gunmetal gray. We can flip down the handles, and those will tab into his hands. Just like the other ones we've gotten, you can have 2. So it's nice that they gave you both. Yeah, there you go for the accessories. We also get this, which is meant for FT-30D, and actually is written on here, FT-30D. It's a part for him. It's basically replacement hip skirts, and you can cut these off the sprue, and I'll use my trimmers here. Alright, and here's FT-30D Viper. And to swap out these hip skirts, basically you're going to come here and pull out on this. You can use a spudger if you need it. And this will attach back here. Make sure you have the right one on the right side. And now you have that look. Don't know if I love the blue, but I guess it was thoughtful of them to include this. So there you go. There it is with the blue. I might actually prefer the clear, to be honest. But this is more cartoon accurate, so those are people who wanted cartoon accuracy. There you go. And then you're left with this sprue piece. You can toss that. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Magic Square version of Optimus Prime, and fits in nicely with the Masterpiece scale. All right, and for another comparison, there he is with the rest of the team, and they really do look good together. Nice cohesive set. I like the fact that they used this metallic red throughout, and then this pearlescent white. It really works here. And then the ones that are black, they kind of stand out just because of the graphite or gunmetal black, but there's the full set. Really happy with how this turned out. All right, now let's get Jester transformed into jet mode. And relatively straightforward transformation. Go ahead and lift up the arms, fold this down. Make sure the hand is in a fist. Fold that in, close that up. Open up this. We're going to accordion this in, close that up, and then collapse the arm down. All right, same on this side. I'll go a little faster. Onto the sides here, we can open up these little tabs, unpeg the head, lift up this panel. All right, in order to get this extended, we had to come to the back here and undo this backpack. So open up the canopy. We can extend this out. That'll allow you to unlock all this. And now we can accordion this up on that chest. So bring this up, slide it in, rotate it, slide it out, rotate it, and push it in. Same on this one. And then we can close up this, make sure the tabs tab in on the bottom of that chest, and then get this closed up. Put the head back, and now we can work on the legs and this front piece. Actually, we can do this now. Go ahead and open this up. Bring this canopy down. There's two tabs going into the back of the ear. So bring this all the way down. And then this is going to fit over the face and just cover him up for a peekaboo. And just leave this open for now because we're going to have to close that a little bit later. So lift up on these panels just to get them out of the way. And we're going to come to the bottom here. We can undo this. And this is going to come all the way around. And on this side, we want to get this up and over and then tabbed in. So this is over and that's tabbed in. We'll do it again. Bend this about and bring this in, bring this up and over, and then tab it in. It's a pretty tight fit, but it works. Now that we have that, we can come to the bottom here, rotate these panels out all the way. And these are going to lift up and just sit them right there for now. So we can take care of these legs. For the legs, we're going to open up these and slide it down. And then close that back up. And make sure it gets in the right position. Should go all the way down. Open this up. We can fold in the heel, fold in the toe, and we can collapse this leg, accordion it down. And make sure the hip skirts make its way underneath the leg. Then we can close up this panel and go ahead and do the same thing the other side. And then once you have both legs done, tab them together so that you can secure. Bring this up. Now I've seen people doing this wrong, so I'm just going to show you. Leave one down, and this is going to fold forward. Leave one down and one up. Don't put both down yet. We're going to pick up this. We're going to open up these tail fins, unpeg this from here. It's all going to unfurl and fold out. Bring these back, and these can plug in together on the back, so you get these tabbed together. bring these wings down. And what you want to do is work this one under the one that's up, and then work it under the one that's down. Otherwise, you're like basically bending the plastic. So lift this up on this hinge. It's a very tight tab, so you might need a spudger to pop it out of here. All right, so we got that out, and now we can work this under the one wing that's higher. Then we can work it under this one because there's no pressure now, right? It's loose. Now you can bring this back, and we can get these wings down and tab it in. There's a tab right here and right on the back. Make sure it gets it all the way in. Right, and then same thing on this side. Now that we've got that all squared away, we can get this tabbed in. Go ahead and get this pressed into there, and as you press that, that'll kind of solidify the top of the wings. And this tail fin is going to basically come down and peg into the back. So bring this over, and it's again another tight fit, but it will tab into the back right here. And last step here, we can bring these in and peg them into the sides like that. And we can come back here, open this up. You have to flip out this landing gear. It's a little bit tight, so use a little spudger. It should be on an angle, not straight down. And then we can open up the rear landing gear, these two, and then there's one more right here. It's a little hidden, but they're going to open to the middle, so you can push down on the middle to get them to pop up, or use a spudger to get in here, and then they tab together in the middle. Alright, and there is Jester in jet mode, and it looks really good. They did a great job on this jet. They got gunmetal for the nose cone, pearlescent white for the rest. You got red, black, and blue stripes here down the wings. That looks great. Really nice paintwork, black and blue here on this tail. Here's the back. It's really clean overall. Here's the bottom. A little bit of robot parts, but not much. Pretty clean. It rolls really nicely on these wheels because it's very heavy. This one I was concerned that it was going to collapse, but it's actually nice and tight, so it doesn't. You just want that angled back a little bit, but yeah, everything works. You can open up the cockpit, and there is some detail inside there. You got the seat, and you have the dash or whatever. So that's nice. They worked that in there. Definitely didn't need to do that. You can also take the guns, and if you fold up the handles like this, you can attach these on the wings. They peg in nice and secure. I think all of them have done this, all the jets so far. That's a nice little feature. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to MP10 Optimus Prime. Fits in well with the Masterpiece scale. And for size comparison with a jet, here it is with MP52 Starscream. And about the same length, width, a little bit taller, but it works, fits in nicely. So final recommendations on the FansToys Jester. I like this guy, he's pretty good. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5, recommend him. I like the jet mode a lot. I think they did a really good job portraying the actual jet, but also making it accurate to the cartoon, close enough that is a nice blend. The robot mode looks really good. They really nailed the look of the character, but I never really liked this character anyway, especially because he's just so goofy. The face is goofy. This backpack is goofy. It's accurate, but it's goofy. But in this case, it also limits the articulation. The waist swivel is basically non-existent, and then the legs can't swing back. So I would guess anybody who makes this character, they're probably going to face those issues just due to limitations of the character itself. But to me, that's a little bit of a point deduction. But overall, I think it's really well done. The transformation is fun. All of them, other than maybe Maverick, have been really easy and fun. So they kept that theme here, and I like that. I appreciate that they made it fun. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.